Have you ever lost a loved one due to a circumstance occurring from an illness or disease? If science could provide a way to give your loved one a chance for a cure, would you be open to that option? I know I would. I personally have experienced a loved one who has an illness, and I would go to all measures to try and find a cure, or at least some sort of treatment that would help them be out of pain and could live a normal day-to-day life. I will talk about the laws that are in place today that protect the rights of animals in testing and the life-saving cures and treatments that animal testing has contribute to. And lastly, that there is no alternative testing that can compare to animal testing. Many of the cancer-fighting drugs today would not be possible without the use of mice. Chemotherapy, which is a popular treatment for people who are in cancer, was first developed by using the modified mustard gas to reduce the tumors in mice. There is also another promising development made possible with mice, and researchers in Sweden recently discovered this. It's where genes switch within the cells that could stop the growth of cancer cells. Animal testing has always been a topic in discussion on whether it's right or wrong for many years. An estimated 26 million animals are used every year in the United States for scientific testing. Animals are used to develop many different medical treatments to check the safety of products for human use and other biomedical and health uses. Research on living animals have been practiced at least from 500 BC. Animal testing in the United States is regulated by the Federal Animal Welfare, which is the AWA. That was passed in 1966, and then it was modified in 1970, 1976, and 1985. There is now an alternative testing methods that exist and can replace the need for animals. It is the in vitro, and it's the in-glass testing and can produce many relevant results because of the human cells can be used in this. It's found that animal testings were more expensive than many studies, where the in vitro would be less. But there's no real adequate alternative testing on a living whole body system. You can study cells in a petri dish all day long, but that would not provide you with the opportunity to study the interrelated process occurring in all the human body. Animals are very similar to human beings, therefore being great opportunity research subjects. Animals must be used in cases which ethical consideration prevents the use of human subjects. Testing certain medications on a living human volunteer would be putting them in unnecessary danger. This would be unethical to perform invasive experimental procedures on animals. Some experiments involve genetic mutations that could be unacceptable to impose on a human subject. A vast majority of scientists and biomedical and health organizations in the United States endorse animal testing. So in conclusion, if you were faced with a decision to produce every avenue to save your loved ones, would it even be a question? Or would you put any limit on what you would choose? I know I wouldn't. I would go to all measures to try and find a cure or a way to help in any way possible. I do believe that the research that I have found today proves that it's not harmful to test on animals, and that there's many amazing cures that we have found throughout testing on animals. And I know future that the technology is even improving even more, so we will continue to find amazing cures to help people live their everyday life. Thank you.